My name's Stuart Green, and I'm from works up in Nottinghamshire, near to Sheffield. So I use the East Coast Main Line, and I've come down here today in 1 hour and 15 minutes from Newark, and only 30 minutes drive from my home. HS2 would be no use at all, I think, for the East Coast Main Line, and I think the existing main line should be improved, and HS2 will be a massive white elephant.
I'm Mark Denson and I'm from Great Missenden, and I'm here today because basically the government are very good at acting like a bunch of school kids, bullying people, calling them names, but they're not good at delivering solid facts about HS2. I can't believe that today the hybrid bill is being deposited in Parliament, and yet there are still no facts supporting their claims for HS2.
We don't want HS2, go away HS2.
Trevor Forrester, staffs. I've just seen in the newspaper this morning at my hotel in London that McLaughlin has said that we will not allow these NIMBYs to derail HS2. We're not NIMBYs. You haven't got a business plan and you're in desperation, Mr. McLaughlin. We are going to stop HS2.
I'm Mike Geddes. I'm from a tiny little village called Offchurch in Warwickshire. I'm here because we've got this ludicrous proposal for a high-speed train, and we're all here to stop it. Hope we do.
I'm from North Westminster, and I'm here to try and stop HS2.
John Phillips from Quainton in Buckinghamshire, and I'm again here to stop HS2.
I'm from Brackley in South Northants.
Yeah.
I'm here to protest about HS2. It's a massive waste of money that it is.
I'm from a place called Harrow.
Harrow, lovely.
Harrow.
So you're not on the route?
I'm not on the route, but my job here today is to explain that adjoining boroughs should be active against HS2
Thank you very much.
Because of the knock-on effect from the construction traffic nearby.
Right, thank you. Could I ask you your name, where you're from and why you're here today?
Amersham. I'm very much against the whole project. Complete waste of taxpayers' money.
Well, I'm Elsa, I'm from Ely, and I'm here opposing high-speed rail.
I'm Tish and I'm from Hillingdon, and I'm here opposing high-speed rail.
I'm Mike and I'm from Harefield, and I'm opposing high-speed rail.
Needs representation.
Northolt.
Yes, I'm
welcome
Sylvia,
Northolt.
I'm from Northolt, and although we've got a tunnel now under West London, having dealt with HS2, I'm even more against.
Fabulous. And isn't it sad that that is the general feeling? That even when they mitigate, you just know that it's so flawed.
Yeah. I think the inefficiency over Ealing, if that's carried out for the whole of the country, or should I say the inefficiency over the Norfolk corridor, if that's carried out over the country, it's utterly ridiculous. But if only the MPs would actually vote against instead of sitting on the fence.
I'm from London, and I'm here to support my colleague Pip, who is from Buckinghamshire.
HS2! No thank you! 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 HS2!
Come and get it.
HS2!
Hold it up a bit for me.
HS2! 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 HS2!
That's it.
HS2!
Yeah. Bring it from the
HS2!
Yeah.
HS2!
Eyes to camera.
HS2!
No, thank you!
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 HS2!
No, thank you.
What's the madness is good enough for the...
Richard Lloyd should be here. The Richard Lloyd's over there. Right, Richard Lloyd and Ian Woodell. BBC would like to talk to you. And let's
spend 10 billion and let's start building affordable houses for the kids that can't get into properties. Let's start putting a bit more money back into the NHS. Let's start doing whatever we need to do to get this economy and this government working, and let's get them out at the next election. If we get them out at the next election, there's only two parties that will do that for you right now, and that's UKIP and the Greens. So let's all think about that and not even consider voting for any political party that supports HS2. We're still waiting for stats, but one more thing is I want to apologise for the whole of the North. We're very slow at joining this battle. We didn't join it until January the 28th, and we sat up in the North, fat, dumb and happy, not realising what you guys were through down here. And I regard it as a bit like the war. And the Anslat, they were a bit late in joining the war, but by God, they were instrumental in making sure that war was won. The North has joined you, and this is not the time to get wobbly. This is the time to really start pushing, because we've got the next 6 to 12 months to push this government out and to push HS2 and stop HS2. So please, everybody, this is not the time to get wobbly. Whatever you've done in the past, whatever you've said in the past, you must continue.
Prime Minister and George Osborne is Chancellor of the Exchequer. What do you think of that? Nick Clegg. Well, you haven't finished yet. Nick Clegg is Nick Clegg. What do you think of that? Now, I ought now to look at the Labour Party, but I'm a member, so I'm not going to. And this isn't the BBC, this isn't Balance. What do you think of that? Well, balls to you, that's all I can say. You didn't have to shout so loud there. But, you know, Ed, some of you may not like it, but you ought to now, because he likes Robbie Williams. What do you think of that? Well, I think Robbie Williams is okay personally, but there you are. But what I wanted to now is just stop for a moment and just look at this backdrop here. Just look where you are and take it in. Because all along here, by the way, tourists converge. And it's a remarkable place. And actually, you don't know this, but recently things have been happening. There's a blue streak of lightning that's going from the House of Lords roof up to the sky. Does anyone know why? No? It's Heseltine. He's actually in touch with the Almighty. You don't have to look at evidence these days. It's an act of faith. Iraq, act of faith. Okay, no problems. Poll tax, forget the evidence. Act of faith. HS2, act of faith. And what do you think of that?
I have fought tyranny all my life. I saw the rise of the Nazis. I see the rise of a similar group here, telling us what to do, taking our money and leaving us short change. Do you realize what will happen when this construction begins? I have sat next door to similar construction, and it is horrendous. Now, on a light phrase, I'm going to sing to you a beautiful ditty. Hard no boy is at the HS2. You know what the 22 is, don't you? Flies through the air, doesn't go anywhere. I can't afford to board the HS2. When I paid my fare, I have nothing to spare. I leave the Curzon Street station at 9:15. No time for a laptop or a bottle of wine. Now the train is slowing, it isn't even slowing. What's the problem this time, fellas? Leaves on the line. There's gonna be a delegation at the station. They'll have to wait, for the bloody train's late. Please tell them from me that I shall never roam, for instead of the tutu, I'll be working from home.
We travel all the way from Yorkshire just to tell these donkeys behind us that they've got it wrong. It's as simple as that. We are the end of the line for HS2. We've looked at it, we've examined it, we've thought about it, we've studied it, and it is blatantly wrong. From Yorkshire, we say one thing: you're not going to kid us. You know, you might have kidded people down here before, but you're not going to kid us. We brought over 30 people down from Yorkshire. We all got up at 4:30 this morning. We left at 5:30. We didn't quite sing songs all the way down. And some of the songs we thought about you couldn't repeat anyway. But across the whole of Yorkshire, from Church Fenton through to Swillington, Woodlesford, down to Barnsley into Sheffield, there are people that are waking up and saying, we don't want this, it doesn't make sense. There is no economic case, there is no environmental case, and my daughter's here today. Eliza, can you wave to us? There you go. And she doesn't want it, so we've got children as young as 17 and 18. We've got some right old codgers on the coach, I'll tell you, who were dribbling all the way down here. We kept having to wake them on, but they were absolutely passionate about it. So across every spectrum, across every gender, across every class, the people from Yorkshire say, we don't want this, enough is enough, let's stop HS2. And one final thing, well done to you lot in the first 3 years. We've only just joined you, but we're right with you all the way through until they get rid of this.